Hey, what's going on everybody? This is your boy James from What's Your Forte, and today we're going to be installing these carbon fiber exhaust tips that I got from 22Tuning. Let's get it. Alright everyone, so I picked up these carbon fiber exhaust tips from 22Tuning, and I'll be putting the link down in the description below. There is a code down there, WYF32, that will give you 5% off of your order if you order anything, if you order these tips or anything off their site. So make sure y'all use that code, man. So like I said, I got these tips for around $363 from 22Tuning. They took about maybe like 10 business days for them to ship out. They are coming from international, so it does take a little bit while with international, especially with everything going on with COVID right now. But they came in, packaging was great, no issues, no defects. So we're gonna go ahead and get to this install, and then y'all can see exactly how they fit, finish, and I'll be giving you my final thoughts on it. So let's get it. Alright y'all, so this is what the carbon fiber exhaust tip looks like. As you can see, it does have a gloss carbon finish, and then it has a brushed aluminum inside. So this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I ordered. They do have some other options down on their website, so make sure to go check that out, and you can choose the option. I was thinking about black on black, but I decided to go with this, and if I liked it, I was like, I always can change it. It's not that hard to change the exhaust tips. So let's go ahead and get to the install. All right guys, so as you see, these are the stock exhaust tips right here. So I'm gonna go underneath and show you. This is underneath the exhaust right here. So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna spray some WD-40 right up in here, and then I'm gonna let it sit for about maybe 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a rubber mallet, take something to prop it right here, and then just hit the exhaust out. So it's pretty simple process. It's not that complicated. It just take your time, and you'll be able to execute it perfectly. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright y'all, so I took the first tip off, and the next tip I'm going to be doing with you guys. I really wanted to get it off first to make sure my method was going to work. So I'm not even going to lie to y'all. So it does work. As you see, this tip is off. This is from the stock exhaust, and this is the actual OEM tip, which you see right here. As you see, this thing's kind of dirty, it's kind of filthy, and I'm going to go ahead and get this one off before I put the new tips on. So now I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how I actually got the tip off. So what I did was, as I showed you before, right underneath here, you got to get something to catch on the back of this, because this just slides on and slides off. As you see, it has these little, and the inside here has those little clips right here that kind of hold it on to the actual muffler. So you just kind of want to get something to wedge it on this tip right here, and then just hit it with a hammer. So I got a rubber mallet here that I was hitting it with, and I was able to get it off eventually. It did take a lot of big hits to get it first moving, but once it gets moving, it's pretty simple right after that. So there isn't a whole lot of space. So what I used was this right here. So I used this, I kind of wedged it up on the back part of this, like right this, and then I hit it with the rubber mallet on this end. And I hit it enough where it just kind of pushed against that, and then it pushed it right off the stock exhaust tip here. So that's the way I did it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and video that process on this. Probably gonna time lapse it because it's gonna take a little while, so y'all don't have to sit here and watch. So I don't have to sit here and watch me struggle. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera in a good spot, and then go ahead and take this tip off. So let's get it. Alright everyone, so as you see here, the stock exhaust tips are off, and that is the stock exhaust right there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this rag, I got some cleaning on it, stainless steel cleaner. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this, and then we're going to go ahead and install the tips right on here. Alright everyone, so now I got these cleaned up just a little bit, and now let's go ahead and get to installing the carbon fiber tips. So these tips right here. All right, everyone, so I cleaned up the stock exhaust tips right here. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and install the carbon fiber tips that I got from 22Tuning. So these tips need to be slid on and tightened. As you can see right there, it's like a 7mm Allen that you need to tighten these. And I got one right here. So I got my Allen key right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these with that. Now, as you can see on these stock tips, there's like a little notch here. So let me see if I can get in here. If you can look right on the top right there, you see that little notch right there? So that's where these stock tips will slide up on. But since these do not have it, they're built in a way where they're already going to give you that staggered fit, so you don't have to. So this is going to push up and back against that notch, and it's going to already give you that staggered fitment of the exhaust tips, just like it does OEM. So you don't have to worry about sliding this in a way where it needs to slide over this tip here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and test fit these, and we're gonna see exactly what it looks like. All right, so that's the test fitting right there, and they still give you that staggered look. So let me give you an overhead view. So that is the overhead view right there. So they stick out just enough for you to see the M, and you still can see the carbon fiber. When you come down here, you can still see the carbon fiber stick right here. Now, once I get all my carbon fiber goodies, this is gonna flow perfectly. But right now, I still like it. I still like it. Still gives me that look that I'm looking for. So what I'm gonna do now is make sure these are perfectly pointing up, and then I'm gonna get to tightening these. All right, so now I got this one set the way I want to, and you want to do the outside tip first, because all of the Allen keys you need to tighten point inside. So if you do this one first, you may have to take it off to get to this, in case you may not have enough clearance depending on how big your wrench is. So we're gonna do the outside tip first, and then the inside tip second. All right, everyone, so I got these installed. As you see, they're not going anywhere, and that's what they look like from the over top view right there. So man, these things are clean, man. I really like them. Y'all comment down below. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think of them. Y'all think this is pretty good? Y'all think this is no? Let me know down in the comments. I like to see what y'all think about these. They seem to fit very well. The fit and finish as well. We'll see how they hold up to the elements. All right, everyone, so these are the two tips installed, and this is what they look like, kind of right there. I like them, man, definitely. And just to give you a comparison, this is stock, and these are the carbon fiber tips. Man, I like them. They really look good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and install the other two tips. It's the same process, so I'm not gonna capture all that on film, and I'll be back once everything is installed. All right, everyone, so as you can see right here, the carbon fiber gloss tips are on. I really like the way these tips turned out, and compared to the OEM BMW carbon tips, I would say these are very comparable, and you can't beat it for the price. The price difference is just major when you look at how much I paid for these versus the BMW OEM carbon tips. So I really like these, man. Definitely, like I said, I'll be putting the link down in the description below. Special shout out to 22Tuning for giving me that discount code for you guys. So like I said, the discount code is WYF32. And you put that in your shopping cart, you can get 5% off these or anything else you buy from their store in their cart. All right, guys, so I hope y'all enjoyed that carbon fiber exhaust tip install. I went full detail for you guys, so you can follow it yourself in case you happen to buy these tips or any other tips and you want to know how to do it. So special shout out again to 22Tuning. The link and everything will be down in the description below, along with my discount code. And that's it, man. That's the video. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everyone watching this video right now. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.